See, Mom, I told you dropping out of college was a good idea.
And lo and behold, I met him at 1.5 million subscribers, somewhere in that area, and we finished out 2018 around 13.6 million.
My income didn't go up like this over the years. It's like, you know what I mean? Around that time is where I bought my first designer clothes, like shirts that cost $1,000, which is stupid. And I even bought like a nice car back then as well, because I thought expensive materialistic objects made you cool back then. But then once you have a nice sports car, you realize like, it's cool, but like if you have Crohn's or if you have other issues, they don't just go away because you have a nicer car. And to me, a lot of that stuff was overrated. So I got rid of it all and realized like, that's just not what makes me happy. I didn't just want to make money to make money. I think if you have a goal in life, right? If you have something you're aiming for, I think it helps you work those longer hours. It helps you pull those all-nighters because you have something that you want to accomplish, right?
He really looks up to, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Bill Gates. None of them were flashy. That's not part of who they are. What they really care about is changing the world, and I think that's really rubbed off on him. He doesn't care about nice stuff. He never will. Like, he cares about the people's lives that he impacts.
All you have to do is say, like and subscribe to MrBeast. Just say it real quick.
Like and subscribe to MrBeast.
Now you have to say it.
Like and subscribe to MrBeast.
Thank you. That was pretty easy.
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's my rent.
What are you doing this for?
Nah, just for fun. I really think positivity can be just as interesting as negativity. I just think it's harder. That's the distinction. I think it's easy just to trash talk or tear down something. I think it's a lot harder to make like an upbeat, fulfilling video that's also entertaining. We get messages all the time from like moms who are like, yeah, my little kid watched your videos and now they want to go volunteer. Now they want to, go donate their own money and they're wanting to give away their own allowance. Even other creators that, after we do something, they do something similar. And that is one thing that's fulfilling for me, to know that like a lot of the influence we are leaving is positive and encouraging. We have a circle under this tarp, but anything you can fit in this mysterious circle we'll pay for.
We're the only soup kitchen in town, and we serve about 35,000 meals last year. Thank you so much.
Dude, that's awesome. There you go.
We ain't never had nobody bless us like this.
I like to do just unique, crazy, insane things, and just keep the focus with positive helping. So whenever we come up with a crazy, insane idea, usually it does go that direction because that's kind of just the goal. So I had this idea that I wanted to plant 1 million trees for one of my videos. And so, like we do, we start just seeing if it's actually feasible. We did a bunch of research, we called a bunch of companies, and we came to the conclusion that I was stupid and it's not possible. 1 million trees is way too many trees to plant. So then I did something that's typical for me. When something's not possible, I somehow make it more impossible, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to hit 20 million subscribers. I want to plant 20 million trees. And everyone's like, does your brain not work? And I'm like, nope, I want to plant 20 million trees. So then I just threw out a tweet and I was like, to celebrate 20 million subscribers, I want to plant 20 million trees. If anyone wants to help, reach out. And that's kind of where this ball started rolling. I ended up connecting with Mark Rober.
I am a former NASA and Apple mechanical engineer turned YouTuber.
Obviously, unlike me, he's a NASA scientist and engineer. He's done lots of cool stuff, and he's a lot older and wiser. And so he was able to help me iron out the details.
I was still working at Apple. He called me up, and I know exactly where I was. I walked outside of the building, and we were pacing back and forth, being like, is this something we could do? Is this possible? More and more people started liking it and retweeting it, so it was clear there was like an appetite for this.
How do we actually plant 20 million trees? At first, we wanted our subscribers to buy seeds, and then like they go plant seeds in like their backyard or saplings. But the problem is like you could plant a tree and it could be an invasive species, so it could harm the trees around them depending on where you plant them.
We realized whatever we did, we wanted it to be like ironclad, bulletproof. If we were gonna be asking kids to like give their money like to this cause, we wanted to make sure it was going towards actually planting trees, and it would be done in a way that would actually help the planet.
So we kept working on it relentlessly, and eventually we got connected with the Arbor Day Foundation. They've planted hundreds of millions of trees. If these guys can plant hundreds of millions of trees, I think they could actually plant 20 million trees. They gave us hope. So then me and Mark asked them, like, could they actually plant a tree for $1? Because we thought of the slogan, right? $1 equals one tree. Here's $1, and I donated it.
Literally, that dollar will go towards planting one tree somewhere across the globe. Ultimately, our goal was to plant trees on all the continents except for Antarctica. Arbor Day will work with local partners all across the globe.